Well, hello, and welcome to Weathered Oak Media. I'm Will, and I hope you've all been well. Thanks so much for joining me in this first episode of a brand new series of videos that I've created for this channel called the Working Class Creator Series. This has been in development since late last year, and I'm really excited to finally be able to share this with you guys. This series of short videos is what I'm submitting as my final third-year capstone project for the Advanced Digital Design and Development program that I've been in at, you guessed it, North Island College. I'm set to graduate this spring, and so I'm putting together a body of work that I can present to potential employers or collaborators that showcases some of the top design and media skills that I've picked up in the last 3 years. Not only will this project help me improve my video production skills and get me used to creating content on a regular basis, it's also going to be a chance for me to have a little fun and get creative and hopefully start reaching a larger audience. I've got some big plans, and I want to just kind of give you the details, but first, I need to roll my 10-second intro video. Welcome back. Once again, I'm Will. So what does working class creator actually mean anyway? Well, I adopted the name after reading about other YouTube creators like me who would love to get into full-time content creation, but just can't make that time because of the responsibilities of our lives. You know, work, school, family, and all that. But I also felt that the term working class creator was the perfect way to sum up everything that I've done and everything that I can do. You see, I've worked in a bunch of different fields throughout my lifetime, with my most recent farm job literally being out in a field. Naturally, I've picked up a lot of new skills and experiences with every job. And that versatility kind of makes me like a human Swiss Army knife, you know? I can operate a cash register and I can drive a forklift. Not something I'd recommend doing at the same time. Or how about this? Do you remember the scene at the end of the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark? You know, the Indiana Jones film? Well, I'll try not to spoil anything here, but in that scene, you see a man pushing this cart down this long aisle of this huge, ginormous warehouse. And this warehouse is just stuffed to the rafters with these crates full of secret stuff that's being investigated by top men. Of course, I can't show you that scene because of copyright reasons, so you get this stock photo instead, but you get the idea. Anyway, that's what it's like in the inside of my head. So now I need a way to tap into my creative side so that I can produce content that will give me the chance to share my knowledge and experience with others. There's your need statement. And that brings me to this project. Now, as I mentioned earlier, my main objective is to create a body of work that showcases some of the skills that I've gained in the last 3 years at NIC. You know, something that I can present to potential employers or collaborators. I really don't know what I'm going to do when I graduate, so I feel like doing something like this will help me cast a wider net. For my instructor watching this is my content plan. I'm setting out to produce a guaranteed minimum of 4 videos, including this one. Each video after this one is going to highlight a specific skill set. Now, if the time allows it, I will produce a bonus video just for fun that will feature random tips and tricks and the blooper reels and outtakes from this series. But that's only if this project doesn't overwhelm me. You know, I have to be realistic and understand that I do have other classes, each with their own projects, so I can't get too carried away with this. This is me guaranteeing my minimum deliverable product of 4 videos, with a possibility of a bonus 5th. Now that said, since this is my capstone project, these 4 videos are going to be of the highest quality that I could possibly make them on my budget home equipment. These won't be boring lecture videos. So, for the first project, the second video in this series, we're going to do an event poster in Adobe Illustrator. You know, one of those posters that tells you what's happening, where it's happening, when it's happening. For the second project, the third video in this series, we'll make a magazine cover in Adobe Illustrator. And for the fourth video in this series, we'll do a fun little video and sound editing project. Now, to keep viewer interest, the running time of each video is going to be kept under 10 minutes, with a target average runtime of about 7 minutes. The mini projects in each video will feature clips of real-time walkthroughs that focus on how to use the tools in each workspace. I'll demonstrate the importance of planning ahead and how that assures a smoother workflow. The goal isn't to have the viewer recreate exactly what I'm doing, but to come away with some helpful advice for when they're stuck on a project and need to know how to do something quickly. You know, I probably shouldn't say this with my instructor watching, but sometimes I have done some of my best work at the last possible minute. You know, I just hand that thing in at 11:58 and walk away like the hero in an action movie walking away from an exploding building. Just look cool and don't look back. People have told me that I would make a good teacher because I'm good at explaining things without over-explaining things, and I'm a good presenter. I like to think of myself as a mix between Bob Ross, Bob Vila, Mr. Rogers, and Bill Nye the Science Guy. And maybe a little MacGyver in there too, but without the mullet. Even if just one person sees one of my videos and gains a tiny new piece of knowledge that inspires them to do their own thing like I did, then I'll feel like I've succeeded. Of course, I really want to get an A on this project too. Which leads me to another objective. My objective is to grow this channel. I want to share my knowledge with a larger audience. When I look at my Google Analytics, I can see that the two most watched videos on my channel are my Building RMS Titanic walkthrough and an opening first impressions review of some new M-Audio gear that I got a couple years ago. Now that's not surprising. Product reviews and how-to videos are pretty much the top searched thing on YouTube. So I figure it's time to tap into this trend. Now, I don't have any new products to review at this time unless some generous company out there wants to send me some cool products to demo, like audio gear or camera equipment or a Fender guitar. So how-to videos it is. I wish I could build a model ship for this project. I miss doing that, but that'll have to wait. This is my capstone project, so the focus is on my design and media skills. Who knows? Maybe once my capstone project is finished, I'll keep going with this and keep creating these how-to videos. And hopefully move into a new home that will give me some space to build my little model ships. So does that sound like fun? I think it does. I'm ready for this challenge, and I want you all to come with me. You can follow me through my project and keep your collective fingers crossed that I get an A on this. I want to prove to myself that I can do this. And if you want to come along for the ride, please hit that like and subscribe button, and then hit that notification bell so that you'll know when each new video is posted. And that's it for my introduction to the Working Class Creator series. The next video will be posted within the next couple of weeks, and all of the videos will be posted by the end of March. Until then, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I do hope to see you again sometime.